Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Every nation has its moment of rise and fall. Some rise through faith and gratitude, and others fall through arrogance and disobedience. This is the story of Bani Israel, a nation once chosen by Allah, honored with miracles and prophets, yet destroyed by their own pride. A story that still echoes today, reminding us that when faith is mocked and sins are celebrated, Allah's wrath is never far behind. Bani Israel were the people of Prophet Musa alayhi salam. They saw the sea split before their very eyes. They walked through the ocean on dry land while the tyrant Pharaoh drowned behind them. They tasted freedom after generations of slavery. Allah fed them from the heavens, sending manna and salwa, food no human hand had ever prepared. Yet, soon after, their hearts began to forget. They said to Musa, alayhi salam, "O Musa, make for us a god like they have gods." They had seen miracles, but their faith was still fragile. This was the first crack, the first sign of a disease that would destroy them from within. Once a man among them was mysteriously murdered. Allah commanded them through Musa alayhi salam to sacrifice a cow and strike the dead body with part of it. But instead of obeying immediately, they mocked Musa and said, "Do you make fun of us?" And when Musa said, "I seek refuge in Allah from being among the ignorant," they began to argue endlessly. What kind of cow? What color? How old? Each question they asked was a delay. Each delay was a test of their sincerity. And when they finally obeyed, the miracle happened. The dead man came back to life and revealed his killer, but by then, their faith had grown weak. Allah said, "Then your hearts became hardened after that, like stones, or even harder." Their hearts, once filled with awe, were now filled with pride. In a coastal town called Ayla, Allah tested them with a simple command: do not fish on the Sabbath. It was a sacred day for rest and worship, but the test was deep. On every Saturday, fish would swim close to the shore, fat, abundant, easy to catch. On other days, the sea was empty. Their greed whispered, "Let's set our nets on Saturday and collect the fish on Sunday. We're not really disobeying, right?" They thought they were clever, but no one can outsmart Allah. A group of righteous believers warned them, "O our people, fear Allah, do not deceive your Lord." But they laughed in mockery. "If your Lord will punish us, let him send his punishment now." Days passed. Then one morning the believers woke up to a horrifying scene. The entire town was silent. Where once stood proud men and women, now crawled apes, screaming, crying, their eyes filled with pain and regret. They had been transformed overnight from humans into despised monkeys. Allah says, "We said to them, 'Be apes,' despised and rejected." Their deception brought their destruction. Their arrogance turned blessings into punishment. They tried to trick Allah, but they only fooled themselves. Even after that, Allah continued to show them mercy. He sent prophet after prophet, each calling them back to truth. But instead of listening, they mocked them, they denied them, and many they killed. The Quran says, "They killed the prophets unjustly." They became the nation that murdered the very men sent to save them. They altered the words of Allah. They traded faith for wealth. They cheated, took bribes, and claimed, "We are the children of God and His beloved." But Allah exposed their hypocrisy, and when Allah sent Isa ibn Maryam with clear miracles, healing the blind and the leper, they plotted to kill him too. Yet Allah saved him, saying, They did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it was made to appear so to them. Rather, Allah raised him to himself. Their rebellion had crossed every limit. Allah said, "So, for breaking their covenant, we cursed them and made their hearts hard. Their hearts were harder than stone, unable to feel mercy or humility. They were given light, but chose darkness. They were given honor, but chose disgrace." Then came the final decree. Allah sent upon them punishments in different forms: war, exile, humiliation, and scattering across the earth. The Quran says, "We dispersed them throughout the land in groups. Some were righteous, others less so. We tested them with good and evil that they might return. Their once glorious kingdom vanished, their unity shattered. They became a people divided, forever reminded of what disobedience brings." This is not just history. This is a mirror for every believer, every nation. When we take Allah's mercy for granted, when we play games with His commands, when we call sin freedom and faith backwardness, we walk the same path that destroyed Bani Israel. The Quran tells us these stories so that our hearts may awaken. So take warning, O people of vision. O Allah, do not make us among those who forget your blessings and mock your signs. O Allah, soften our hearts, guide our steps, and protect us from your wrath. Ameen. If you found this story inspiring, subscribe for more journeys into the lives of Allah's messengers. May Allah guide us all to the truth.